Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome to the new practice with me, with Bella. Welcome to AgeWell ChairYoga. Welcome to everybody. A special hello to all my dear in-person practitioners who are now having holiday and are watching me from the screen of their devices. A big hug to you. I miss you. Okay, and let's get started with today's practice. We're going to move the whole body as usual. You don't need any props today. And we start as usual with a little bit of centering for our mind, a kind of delinking the mind from outdoor activities and turning our senses towards the inside. So we sit nice and tall with the legs parallel to each other, the feet hip-width apart or wider as you prefer, making sure we have a 90-degree angle in our knees, or you can just walk your feet a little bit further if you feel this is for you safer and more comfortable. And from here, now we're going to close the eyes if it's comfortable for you. Otherwise, you can just keep your eyes open and you can just gaze to a fixed point in front of you, just concentrating your attention there. And if you feel like me today, closing your eyes, just close your eyes and start to observe your breath. We are inhaling and we are exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, float your palms up. Any amount. Exhale, float your palms down on your laps. Inhale, feel the energy. Move the energy up now, growing from the crown of your head towards the sky. Exhaling, feeling the sit bones touching the chair sit. One more. Inhale, growing from the crown of the head, extending the spine. Exhale, grounding down from the sit bones in the chair sit. One more. Inhale, lifting your palms. Exhale, floating your palms down and release them on your laps. Inhale, one more. Big, growing from the crown of the head towards the sky, feeling your spine becoming long. Exhale, relax the shoulders down a little bit more. Inhale, growing from the crown of your head. Exhaling, slowly releasing a little bit more your shoulders down. Then place the palms of your hands together in front of your heart center if you feel like setting an intention for this practice today. And now it's time to direct with this intention the energy of your practice. It can be towards your well-being, towards the well-being of a friend, of a pet, or towards the well-being of all beings on this planet. Set your intention now, if it's comfortable for you. One big inhale, growing from the crown of the head. Exhaling, releasing your palms on your laps. And from here, you can flutter your eyes open. And then from here, just floating your arms up. But keep on growing from the crown of your head and just flipping the palms and bring your arms down. One more. Inhaling, arms up, up, up. Exhaling, release your arms down on your lap. Inhale, chin down to chest. Exhale. Inhale, back to center. Inhale, say maybe. Right ear to right shoulder. Drop the opposite shoulder down. Back to center. Take the other side. Left ear to left shoulder. And just come back to center. Drop the chin down one more time. And we repeat. Inhale, lift your chin up parallel to the floor. Exhale, right here to right shoulder. And this time release your opposite arm, which is the left one, and let it become heavy. And just moving little circular movement from the shoulder socket, like a pendulum in one direction, keeping the tilt of the head and in the other direction. Beautiful. And then forward and back. And inhaling, bring the palms back on your lap, head back to center. Exhale, let's take the other side. Left ear to left shoulder, release your arm down, little circular movements, very little, teeny tiny, from the shoulder socket in one direction, and then reverse. Oiling this nice shoulder joint, and then moving back and forth, moving back and forth. Keep your arm relaxed, and then inhale, hand back on your lap and head back to center. From here, interlace your fingers. Bring your fingers on the back of your head, and then exhale, chin down, elbow to the front and a little bit towards the floor. Lift the spine and feel a little bit more of tag on the back of your neck. Inhaling here, flare your elbows open to the side, lift the chin parallel to the floor, and now lift the skull with your palms, with your hands, lift the skull away from the spine. Feel the spine becoming taller, creating a lot of space between your vertebrae, and relax down, release your hand, and life force stretch. Palms facing down, palm facing up, palm facing down. Fingers are active. Stretch your fingers away from each other, and palms facing up. One more. Palm facing down and palms facing up. And from here, bring your hands in front of your heart into Namaste Mudra. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, rotate your arm open. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center. Twist to the other side. Back to center. Now, turn your fingertips down towards the floor. Look down to your carpal tunnel. Inhale. Flip your fingers towards your heart center. Interlace your fingers and stretch your palms towards me. Stretch your arms, any amount it's comfortable for you. And then inhale, bring your arms up over your head. Any amount, you can be here, that's fine. Remember, go at your own pace and skip everything which feels not appropriate. There is no good or bad. You can be here, you can be here, you can be even here. So inhale, arms up, and then we take a little bit of side bend. Over to the right, back to center, over to the left, back to center. Bring your palms back towards me to the front, and then touch your hearts with your palms and stretch them again. Back to center, namaste, and release your arms for a moment. Just move them, crisscrossing in front of you. Remember, you can always put one arm on top and then the other one. Yes, and let's come back into namaste again. One more round. Inhale up towards the sky. Inhale down into namaste. Take the twist over to the right, back to center. Take the twist over to the left, back to center. And from here, turn your fingers down towards the floor. Look down to your carpal tunnel. Inhale, flip your fingers towards your chest now. So your carpal tunnels are looking towards me. Interlace your finger. Stretch your arms any amount and bring your arms up towards the sky any amount, and then a little bit of side bend over to the right, back to center, and a little bit of side bend over to the left, back to center, back with your arms with the palms facing towards me, and then flip your palms towards you. And now let's give love to everybody. So the palms are now on my heart. I got a love energy, and then I give love energy to you and you to me, back to center, over to the right, back to center, over to the left, back to center, and one more, why not, towards the center. Back to center, release your palms, again into Namaste. One more big circle to close this sequence and release down. Good. And from here, just place your hands on your fingertips on your shoulder, and let's take 3 shoulder rolls backwards. 2 and 3. And let's reverse now towards the front, rotating the shoulders forward now. And 3. Good. And why not? Kissing the knee, opening the back and the front of the upper chest. Yes. And kissing, kissing, and release down. Beautiful. Well done, everybody. Good. And let's move a little bit our legs now. So sitting in the center of our chair or a little bit more backwards, lift the right leg up and just flex and point your finger, your toes. Flex and point, toes and foot, moving the ankle, flexion and flex and extend and release down. And let's do the other side. Oh, it's cracking and popping in my ankles. I don't know how is it with yours. Okay, don't worry, this is normal. So just moving, yes, and down. And why not? Let's bring both legs up. Now we are in yogic staff pose. If you are in my in-person classes, you know we do this almost every time for strengthening, to strengthen the legs, the upper body, the core. So arms up, reach up any amount. Remember, you can be here, you can be even here, or you can leave your hands on your thighs. Don't worry. If you like to come with me today, lift your arms up towards the sky, stretch your arms and reach the sky from the fingertips and press away from the center of your heels towards me. Your legs are hip width apart, and then exhale, release your hands on your laps. And from here, start to circle your ankle in one direction and reverse to the other one. Beautiful. Now open a little bit your legs, and we're bringing the toes toward the inside and toward the outside. So penguin fit and pigeon fit. Penguin and pigeon, rotating here, the whole thigh bone in the socket. Feel the movement in the hips and come to stillness and release. Scooch a little bit forward on your chair. Open your legs a little bit and just move from side to side, massaging the hip joint, oiling the hip joint from side to side. Good. Everybody's doing well, I hope. Good. And come back to stillness. From here, we are taking the side saddle seat. It means we are, again, moving our legs over to the right, and we are scooching on the chair so that our right knee is pointing to the right and our left leg, the knee is more or less pointing down. So the back foot can be any amount depending on your flexibility. Don't worry, you can keep it like me. You can reach more backwards. What is comfortable for you, just to feel a little bit of tag here on the front of the thigh. We are getting hold of the chair with the inside arm. Feel that you are sitting nice, stable. I'm sitting actually in this position. You are sitting on the chair only with one half of your bottom. Good. Make yourself stable. Keep the front knee in 90 degree or more to have really nice stability. And now the outside arm, the fingers are coming on top of our shoulder, and we are just rotating backwards our arm 4 times. And then we release, we reach up into a modification of warrior one. We're reaching to the front and now to the inside. And now open and close your finger. Your palm can face downwards or to the side, whatever feels good for you. Open and close, reach, 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 reach. Back in alignment towards the right, up towards the sky, and then circle your arm down. Beautiful. And then we're taking the other side. So just swapping side on the chair. Remember, find stability on this side. Each side is different, so this may be a little bit different setting, particularly with the back foot. It can be a little bit more to the back or a little bit more to the front. Just find again the position which is good for you, just to feel a little bit of tag here. We're opening here the front of the thigh, and then get hold of the chair to create stability. Front leg is nice aligned so that you feel safe, really safe. So remember, 90-degree angle or a little bit more, just to feel really stable. So press the toes of both feet into the ground, front foot, the whole sole, so that you are feeling you are really nice, safe on the chair. And now again, outside finger of the outside hand on top of our shoulder, and rotating backwards. Slowly, any amount. You can do little circles. And then from here, release, arm up towards the sky. Stretch the side of the body. Reach up from the fingertips. Inhale, hinge from the hips forward, any amount. Remember, you can be here, here. You can be here, and reach forwards from the fingertips. Reach, reach, reach forwards, touching an imaginary wall, and then over a little bit to the inside. So feel the stretch on the side of the body, the right side, and now palm is facing to the inside. Go down and open and close your finger. Beautiful. And from here, let's keep on stretching the back, particularly the lower back. So let's start with cat and cow with a wide leg stand. Hands are on the kneecaps. We inhale, slide the hands towards your hips and open the front of the body. Exhale, slide your hands over the kneecaps, around the back. Inhale, opening, arching the spine. Exhale, round in the back. 2 more. Inhale, hands towards your hips, opening the front of the body, squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, you are rounding the back, also the lower back if it's possible, pulling this belly button towards the spine. And one last time, opening the front. You can slightly look up or not, don't worry, squeeze the shoulder blades. And exhaling, rounding again. The chin is towards the chest, the belly button is in, and we release. And from here, let's take a nice circle around. Circling, moving on top of our sit bones. Circling, circling. Any amount. Circles can be little, and reverse this direction. Yeah, you can move the chest. When you lean to the front, you can open the chest. And when you move to the back, you can round the back a little bit, as we did in cat and cow. And then back to stillness. And now, yes, we are going bigger. So take a ladder. Imagine we have a big cauldron, and we start to stir a huge pot. So make the circles as huge as possible. Feel what is happening in your back, in your lower back. And remember then, when we are stirring the pot with this big ladder, we are also warming up our core, our center needs to work. And reverse the direction. Keep on moving from sit bone to sit bone. And one last big stirring, this big cauldron. And back to center. Beautiful. Hands on your kneecaps, on your thigh. And now let's stretch the sides of the lower back. So inhale, right shoulder over towards the left knee, any amount. And back to center. Other side, back to center. Other side, and back to center. Other side, back to center. And one last. Other side, back to center. And the very last one, back to center. Amazing. Good. Tiptoe your feet back to hip width. Get hold of your right thigh and lift it up. Lift the chest, nice proud chest, and release down. Other side, up. Lift the chest and release down. Now again, up and just scooching down a little bit towards that right knee, and down and up with the left one, scooching down to that left knee and release, and all the way up again with the right. And now trying to kiss your knee, let's see, and release. And one more, trying to kiss the knee, remember it's an option, and release. Beautiful. And let's move the arms crisscrossing again. Yes, moving in different planes. Beautiful. And from here, let's come to our beautiful sun salutation. We're going to do 8 rounds now. 8 rounds of sun salutation, moving the whole body in a very efficient way. Inhale, arms up towards the sky. Exhale, arms in cactus, and take a little bit of lean. Inhale here, squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, hands on your kneecaps, fold forward any amount. Inhale, coming up, arching the back. You can slide your hands towards your hips. You can lift a little bit the chin if you feel it's comfortable for your neck. Otherwise, just look in front of you and exhale again. Take the fold. Inhale, opening to the right, back. Inhale up, opening to the left. Exhale, back to center. Inhale all the way up towards the sky and bring it down into Namaste again. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus and lean. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blade. Exhale, take the forward fold. Inhale, come up into an arch in your spine. Exhale, take the bow. Inhale, open to the right, back to center. Inhale, open to the left, back to center. Both arms all the way up and into Namaste. One more round. Inhale up, exhale, cactus and lean. Inhale, exhale, take the bow. Inhale, arching. Exhale, take the bow. Inhale, open to the left, back to center. Inhale, open to the other side, back to center. Up all the way with both arms, join your palms, and Namaste. One more, and we add on. Inhaling up, exhaling cactus. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, hands on your kneecap, folding from the hips. Straight spine here. Inhale up, arching and opening the front. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, straight spine, forward fold. Inhale, opening to the side, back. Inhale, opening to the other side, exhale, back. Inhale all the way up, 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 up. Exhale, fingertips on your shoulders. Inhale, twist to the side, back to center, back, twist to the other side, back to center. Inhale, extend your arms up, palms together. If you can, you can interlace your finger and just leave the index finger extended, and then over to the left, stretching the right side. Back to center. Inhale, make yourself long with the inhalation. Grow, 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 grow from your finger, your index finger going toward the sky. Exhale, take a lean over to the right. Back to center. Exhale, and arms back into Namaste. Again, we float. Inhale, arms up. Exhaling, lean and cactus. Inhale, folding forward and coming up into an arch. Exhale, folding. Inhale, opening to the side, back to center, opening to the other side, back to center, all the way up, 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 back into Namaste. One more. Inhale up, exhale. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, arch. Exhale, fold. Inhale, open to the side, back to center. Inhale, open to the other side, back to center. Inhale, press your feet down all the way up, back into Namaste. Now, reach a big ball in front of you. Take a little bit of lean, press the heels down, lift your toes and wriggle your toes. Wriggle, 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 wriggle. Lift your feet, wriggle, press the heels down and release down back into Namaste. Inhale up, exhale, inhale and exhale. Inhale, arch, exhale, inhale, open, exhale, inhale, open, exhale, inhale all the way up, exhale back to Namaste, and again reach the big ball in front of you. Take a little bit of lean and lift this time the heels. Press the balls of your feet down, lift and press the balls down actively. Press, 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 press. One more pressing and release and back into Namaste. And we close with a last round. Inhaling, exhaling, taking the cactus arms and squeezing the shoulder blades. You are leaning. Inhale, exhale, hands on the kneecap, folding. Inhale, come up, arching the spine, open the front of the body. Exhale, straight spine, folding. Inhale, lift the right arm up, back, and inhale, lift the left arm. Exhale, back. Inhale all the way up, and back into Namaste. Well done. And now it's time for a Zen moment. Place your hands on your laps. A Zen moment, it's a moment of stillness. You can close your eyes or not. Just listen to the body. Just observe how the energy is circulating in our body after the sun salutation. But we feel how our body feels, the blood circulation, the heart rhythm, the heart rate. And we breathe normally, just to recover, coming back to a nice, smooth, regular breathing. And then we open our eyes. Hope everybody is feeling good. Beautiful. And it's time for our blast off. So we're going to do 15 blast off today. Remember, pace yourself. And if it is too much, you just sit on the chair and take the butt lift. I show you the 3 options. So the butt lifts is the first option. We keep on sitting on the chair. We don't lift the body off the chair. We just squeeze the butt. Squeeze the bottom together, the butt together, the butt cheeks together. And you see I'm like making hop, 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 hop. If you place your hands on your quadricep, on your thigh muscles, you will feel how they're working. This is what we want to do. We want to strengthen our legs, to strengthen these muscles, the muscles of independence. Good. If you feel today you are okay, we are getting off the chair, we can take the second option, which is coming up with momentum. Momentum of our arms. So the arms are helping us to lift up. And if you feel okay, I go for the super duper version, which is with genie arms. So where the arms are not helping anymore, so we need to work to the maximum with our legs and with our core. Okay, let's start. So remember, one of these 3 options, all 3 are fine. And you can mix, respecting the body and respecting how you feel today. Good. And we start. I will start with momentum, then I will add the genie arm, and I will finish with the butt lift. But you can choose any of the 3 options and stick to that option. Good. And let's start. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, and 10, and 9, and 8, pressing the feet down, and 7, and 6, and 5, and butt lift 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and 0. And let's do the blast off standing up. Yes, and make yourself long, 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 long. Release down and sit down for a moment. And while we are recovering, let's do some finger dexterity here to keep our finger agile. So let's start. Right hand, we bring the thumb towards the mount of the pinky finger like this. This is super good against osteoarthritis in the thumb, which is the first finger normally where osteoarthritis starts. Over. Beautiful. So now, index finger, wait a minute. Make the finger straight as much as you can. Active finger, my finger is very strong. And okay. So index finger and middle finger, open. Try to open as much as you can. And then 3 fingers together for the salute. And salute. Boy Scout, salute. Salute. Good. And now let's come into 4 fingers together and open 2 and 2. This is Be Well and Prosperous, or the Vulcan salute. Do you remember Mr. Spock in Star Trek? Yes, this was his salute. And then turn it into scissors. Yes. And give me 5. Spread the finger. Spread, spread, spread. Beautiful. And shake that hand. And let's start again with the other one. So first with the thumb over to the mount of the pinky finger. Try not to move the other fingers. Just go at your pace. You can be, of course, much slower than me. Feel how your lower knuckle is, the lower knuckle of your thumb is working. This is super good for your thumb. And then wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Stretch that index finger. And then, okay, peace, peace, Good. And then 3 together. This side for me is easier. The 3 together is the more tricky for me. And Boy Scout salute. Tap and saluting. And then 4 fingers together and open. This side is also easier for me. And then open and close like a scissor. And give me 5. Give me 5. Give me 5. Give me 5. And release. And let's do both hands together. Why not? So thumb first, both thumbs over to the pinky finger. Feel the difference in your hand. I feel my dominant hand is much more challenging. Yes. And then wait a minute with both hands. Wait a minute. Say, wait a minute. And then, okay. Okay. And then prepare for the Boy Scout salute. 3 fingers together. Index, middle finger, and ring finger. 4 fingers together and open in the Vulcan salute of Mr. Spock and turn it into 2 scissors. Yes, cut, 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 and give me 5 with both hands. Give me 5, give me 5. Good. Open and close, open and close. And let's stretch the tendons now of our hands. So right arm in front, flex the wrist so the palm is facing towards me and start to pull towards you, gentle, each finger. So you will feel also a cracking maybe like me. And then all fingers together. Yes. And then the other side, pulling the finger towards yourself, one after the other. And then all fingers, all stretch the arm. The more you stretch the arm, the more you will feel the stretch. And then reverse. Now stretching the top of the wrist. Now your fingers are pointing down and you just pull a little bit back of your hands towards you. And then the other side, stretching the arm. And release and shake it. Good. So, as I announced at the beginning, we have some standing poses. So let's get off the chair. Okay, moving the chair here to the front. I move it like this so you can really see me from the side, like this. So we're going to start with some ankle rocks. So feet parallel to each other, facing for you towards the front. You can keep the chair as it was and just coming up on top of the balls of the feet, coming down on the heels. Oh, this chair is very low for me, so it's more challenging. So up and lifting, up and lifting. If you feel very stable, you can do it also placing your hands on your waist. And release. Good. And from here, come into down facing dog. You walk your feet back and you bring your spine parallel to the floor, bending the knees deeply. Bend the knees as much as you can. Don't drop the head down. So you can look diagonal in front of you to the floor, bending the knees deeply, sending the hip and the sit bones, sending them back, back and up. So, and stretch your arms, don't collapse the knees towards the inside, any amount, and then inhale, look towards your hands, and little by little just walk back towards the front. Good. Just check your balance, check how you feel. We're coming now into warrior. So right leg stays in front, left leg moves back. So the foot of the back leg is like 45-degree or any amount angle so that you feel you are stable. Your hands are on the chair, of course. You bend the front knee any amount. just making sure that your knee is not coming over your toes. So you have to see your toes. And from here, right arm in cactus. And if your balance is good, both arms in cactus. Otherwise, stay with one hand on the chair. If you are here, just open and closing for 4 times. And if you have your hand on the chair, same, you do only the half. And back into cactus arms. Back with your hands on your chair. Inhale, reach your hands back and your arms back, palms facing. Take a little bit of lean. Again, you can do only the half with one hand on the chair. And exhale, bring your arms towards the front and try to touch the palms together. 3 more times. Arms back and to the front and try to touch. Arms back to the front and try to touch. So if you have one hand on the chair, bring your arm a little bit to the center and back on the chair and step forward like a feather. And we take the other side. So left knee is in front now, left leg, and the right leg come back. Again, angle the back foot any amount to feel knee right stable. Open your legs at least hip width so that you are really stable in this stand. Bend the front knee, the stretch on the back leg. Make yourself nice, stable here. Inhale, lift the left arm in cactus. Option, both arms, or you stay only with one. Again, we close, we open 4 times. And if you have your hand on the chair, it looks like this. Back into cactus, arms back. Again, you can have your right hand grabbing the chair or both arms back into humble warrior. Exhale, keep the lean forward, touch your palms. And back and forward and touch your palms. And back and forward, touch your palms, hands on the chair, high, and come back. Good, and marching here. So this chair is quite low for me. Try to keep your back straight as much as you can. You can always do the marching also standing with the hands on the waist to stabilize the body. So lift your knees up, lift your knees up, lift your knees up. One more. And release. Beautiful. Come to the side of the chair. I'm coming to the right side and I just lift into cactus the right arm. The other hand is grabbing the chair. I lift the inside leg and I bend the knee. Inhale, make yourself long in the spine. Exhale, without rounding the spine, just bring the elbow and the knee closer together. It doesn't matter if they don't touch. Don't round the spine. Exhale, extend and stretch everything. So the back foot is not touching the ground, but if you need a little bit more stability, feel free to touch the ground with the toes. So the big toes or any toes that you need. Back. Bringing them together and stretch, together and stretch, and together and stretch. Good. And release. And let's take the other side. Good. This time, left arm into cactus, inside leg, the right leg lift, and the knees bend. I keep my foot flexed when I lift the leg, so that I also work with my ankle. But don't worry, you can do as you feel. You can flex or not. Then I bring them closer together and I extend and I point the foot. And here I flex and I point. And I flex and I point and I flex and and I stretch everything out and I release. Beautiful. And what about a little bit of balance, like falling star? I'm behind the chair now. One hand is on the chair. Let's say the left hand is on the chair. Extend the arm out like a star. And the matching leg is coming to the outside, flexing the foot. Good. We are balancing here already. We are on one leg. And then I try to challenge my balance by letting go for a moment, tapping the chair, tapping the chair, tapping the chair. I'm leaning a little bit over the left, only a little bit. And maybe you can let go for a little bit more. And maybe you can let go for everything. And supernova, just twinkling, 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 and back. Good. Let's take the other side. Left arm now is going. And the matching leg to the side. My foot is flexed. The toes are pointing towards the front. Your toes are pointing towards me. I check my balance. Oops. I check my balance. Feel the standing leg working. Make yourself long in the spine. Oops. Don't worry. Balance is a matter of challenging the balance to find the balance. And maybe I can let go. I stretch both arms and twinkling, 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 twinkling. This is an option, otherwise stay like this and release. Well done. Let's march it out. Let's march it out. Let's march it out. Oops. And kicking the butt. Just heel close to the butt. Stretch the front of the thighs. Very nice. And let's come back on our chair. Okay. And let's close our practice now. Lifting one leg. Getting hold of that leg. Lift a little bit higher. And then 3 suture kicks. Extending and bending. Extending and bending. So flexing the foot. One more. Why not? And letting go. And the other one. Up and stretch, flexing the foot and bend, like kicking, like kicking. Let's do 4 as we did on the other side. Last one. Kick and release. Ah, nice. Now lift both legs. One last challenge. Both arms to the front. Your palms are facing towards me, and then pointing and flexing, and pointing and flexing, and pointing and flexing and pointing. And now let's alternate. So we point the right hand and the left foot, and then we alternate. Don't think about it. Just do it. Just do it. Don't think about it. Just do it. 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 Stop. Let's. So look, there is no right and wrong, but this is really nice. So we practice coordination. Let's go. Beautiful. From here, let's climb the rope for a last nice spine stretch. Reaching and pulling and climbing and up towards the sky, up towards the sky. One more. And circle your arms down. Beautiful, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me in this practice. And now let's take rest. I suggest you, as usual, to take rest now, at least 5 minutes. You can stay on the chair. You can go down on the floor with the legs on the chair. Or you can just be on a sofa, on your bed, laying down. If you go down on the floor, I just show you. So you go down on the floor if you feel like. It's really, very relaxing, very calming. And we put our calves on top of the chair. We let go of our feet. We just relax completely the shoulders, so my feet are flopping to the outside, also my knees, everything. And then I place the arms on the ground with the palms facing up. Open your arms. It's really so amazing, relaxing to open the arms wide to the side, like a star again, and then check your the back of your neck. So I don't like to have an overarching in the back of my neck, so I just tuck a little bit the chin towards my chest so that I have a more natural arch, natural curve in my neck, in the back of the neck. You can always place a pillow if you need, or a blanket, whatever you have, just to support your head. And just now, time to let go here. Wherever you are, on the chair, on the ground, on the sofa, on the bed. It's time now to relax. There is nothing more to do. And there is nowhere more to go, as I used to say. It's just time to integrate what we've just done together. To integrate this energy, this experience, this practice in our body. Letting the body absorb now the benefits of this practice. Letting the mind absorb the benefits of the practice. Stay any amount you feel it's good. It can be even 10 minutes, 15 minutes. This is the most important part of our class, where we can tap into our own silence and experience a little bit our true self, our true essence, which is peace, balance, harmony, quietness, stillness, depth, and wisdom. And I'm closing the class here, dedicating the merits that we've just created all together to the benefit of all beings on this planet. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings be happy and free, and may I always contribute to it. If I am peace, I can give peace to others. Namaste.